There comes a time in every person's life when the world feels heavy, when doubt creeps in and whispers louder than courage. You've been there face down in the mud of disappointment, betrayed by people you trusted, overlooked, underestimated, and maybe even broken. But let me ask you a question that could change everything. What if you acted as if nothing could affect you? Not because you don't feel. Not because pain doesn't sting or fear doesn't try to take over, but because deep within there is a fire that no one can extinguish unless you let them. Acting as if nothing affects you isn't about pretending. It's about power. It's about emotional strength so unshakable, the storms around you become whispers in the wind. It's about taking control of your mind, your reactions, and your destiny. This mindset, this unbreakable, focused energy is the difference between those who give up and those who rise. While others wait for perfect conditions, you move forward. While they worry about opinions, you walk through the fire, untouched by the smoke of judgment. That is the power of mental toughness. That is the strength of confidence that doesn't need applause. You don't wait to be fearless, you act as if you already are. And when life throws its worst, when setbacks hit harder than expected, you don't bend. You don't retreat, you rise calmly, boldly, and without hesitation, because your purpose is too big, your vision too real, and your time too precious to be shaken by anything less than destiny itself. So today, step into that version of you, the one who acts as if nothing affects them. Not because it's easy, but because that's where real transformation begins. In your life, storms will come. Winds of doubt will howl, waves of fear will crash, and people around you will crumble under the pressure. But you were not born to break, you were born to rise. Emotional resilience is not just a fancy phrase, it is your armor in a world that constantly tests your strength. When you master emotional resilience, you no longer react with panic, you respond with power. You stop letting temporary situations control your permanent potential. Acting unshaken in a turbulent world means standing tall even when the ground beneath you shakes. It means choosing calm over chaos, discipline over drama, clarity over confusion. You are not ignoring your emotions, you are leading them. You are commanding your mind to follow vision, not fear. Because the moment you allow your emotions to dictate your actions, you hand over your destiny to circumstances. Let every challenge strengthen your core. Let every betrayal refine your boundaries. Let every loss reveal your unbreakable truth. This is emotional power. This is mental clarity. This is self-mastery. The world may never stop testing you, but you can learn to stop flinching. Confidence, mindset control, and inner peace, these are the rewards of emotional resilience. This is how true leaders rise. You're not here to be shaken by rejection, setbacks, or doubt. You're here to walk forward like a mountain, steady, calm, and immovable. You're here to be unstoppable. You're here to lead with strength. Master emotional resilience, and no storm will ever own your soul. There will come a moment in your life when everything seems to be falling apart, when the pressure builds, when people doubt you, when the dream feels distant. But that is exactly the moment where your mental toughness must rise. Mental toughness is the power to keep moving forward when your mind is screaming to stop. It is the ability to act unfazed when life hits the hardest because you have made a decision to never quit. You see, mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you build one choice at a time. Every time you choose to keep going when it hurts, you strengthen it. Every time you silence fear and speak vision, you sharpen it. When others are overwhelmed by emotion, you act with intention. That is your edge. That is your power. That is your advantage in a world that breaks easily. Acting unfazed doesn't mean you're numb. It means you're focused. It means your goals are more powerful than your pain. You've trained your mind to lead, not follow. You've turned rejection into redirection, pain into power, and failure into fuel. The noise around you becomes background music to your commitment. While others seek comfort, you seek growth. This is how champions think. This is how high performers dominate. Mental strength, unshakable mindset, peak performance, and emotional control, these are not just traits, they're choices. Choices you make every day when you choose to act as if nothing affects you. So when the world tries to test you, when the pressure rises and the path narrows, let your mental toughness speak louder than the chaos. Walk through the fire and leave no ashes behind. There will be seasons in your life when everything feels like it's working against you. People will doubt you, circumstances will crush your momentum. Even your own mind will whisper lies that you are not enough. But this is where unbreakable confidence is born. Not in comfort, not in applause. It is forged in silence, in struggle, and in solitude when you choose to believe in yourself, even when the world gives you every reason not to. Unbreakable confidence means that no matter how hard life hits, you get back up not because it's easy, but because you decided that you will not break. Confidence is not arrogance, it is certainty rooted in preparation and purpose and in personal power. It's looking at your reflection and saying, I can handle whatever comes. When everything tries to break you, pressure, pain, problems, you don't crumble. You build. You build yourself with discipline, with mindset training, with the daily decision to trust your journey. That's how strong self-confidence is made. That's how you silence the noise. Because the truth is, your belief in yourself must be louder than the doubts around you. You must become your own motivation. Confidence doesn't come from luck. It comes from doing hard things over and over again until the hard things become normal. It comes from becoming so secure in your purpose that setbacks no longer shake you. Personal growth, mental toughness, emotional mastery, and self-belief, these are your weapons. You're not just surviving life, you're commanding it. So when the world throws shadows, you bring the light. When it closes doors, you break through walls. You're not here to be broken. You're here to build an unbreakable you. There's a power inside you that's greater than any storm you will ever face, but most people never unlock it. They allow the opinions of others, the weight of failure, or the sting of fear to shake them from their path. But not you. Because today you choose to embrace the unshakable mindset. You choose to act as if nothing can shake you, because you know deeply that the only permission fear has is the permission you give it. The unshakable mindset is built, not born. It's not about ignoring reality, it's about owning it. It's about looking challenges dead in the eye and moving forward anyway. It's personal development in its highest form. You are not reacting to the chaos, you are creating direction. You are not here to live on defense, you are here to live on purpose. Every time you feel like quitting, you remember why you started. Every time doubt knocks, you answer with discipline. Every time the world tries to shake you, you ground yourself in your vision. That is the mindset of the relentless. That is how winners are made. Resilience, focus, clarity, discipline. This is the mindset that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. You walk into rooms like you already belong. You face rejection without losing momentum. You handle setbacks without losing your smile. This isn't just confidence, it's identity. You become the type of person who remains calm under pressure, steady under stress, powerful under pressure. Embracing the unshakable mindset doesn't mean you never fall. It means you never stay down. You rise every time. Stronger, sharper, unshaken. Life does not ask for permission to test you. It doesn't knock gently, it kicks down doors. It throws chaos at you when you least expect it. Deadlines pile up, people disappoint you. Finances tighten, emotions spiral. And in that storm, most people panic, but not you. Because you've decided that no matter how loud the noise gets, you stay calm and collected. You move from chaos to control, not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. When life hits hard, your ability to stay centered becomes your secret weapon. Inner peace is not found in the absence of problems, it's found in the presence of power. You've trained your mindset for moments like this. You don't chase calm, you create it. You don't seek control, you command it. This is what it means to take ownership of your emotions, your energy, and your environment. Staying calm under pressure is a superpower in today's reaction-driven world. While others lash out, freeze up, or fall apart, you breathe, you focus, and you respond. You've developed emotional discipline, mental clarity, and a grounded confidence that doesn't shake with every challenge. That's how leaders rise. That's how legacies are built. You're not immune to hardship. You're in control of how you handle it. You've mastered the art of emotional resilience, high performance focus, and stress management, not through comfort, but through consistency. And because of that, chaos no longer owns your peace. You do. So when the world turns up the heat, you don't run. You rise, calm, ready, unshaken, in control. Because no matter what life throws, you are the storm within the storm, and you decide how this story ends. There are moments in life when the odds feel stacked so high against you, even breathing feels like resistance. You've given everything, your time, your heart, your effort, and still, nothing seems to work. Doors close, people leave, plans fall apart, and yet there's a fire in your spirit that says keep going. Because deep inside, you know you were built to endure. This is not about surviving the storm. This is about becoming the storm. When nothing goes your way, that's not failure, it's the universe shaping the version of you who deserves the victory. Endurance is not about talent. It's about tenacity. It's about waking up each day with a decision to rise no matter how heavy life feels. You keep going not because the road is easy, but because your why is strong. Every setback is not a stop sign, it's a signal to level up. And every time you choose to keep walking when your legs feel weak, your mind gets stronger. You develop emotional resilience, grit, mental durability, and spiritual clarity. These aren't just motivational words, they are survival tools for greatness. The truth? You can't control everything, but you can control whether you give up or go harder. The unshakable mindset means showing up when others stay down. Pushing forward when the finish line is nowhere in sight. You are not here for easy, you are here for evolution. So when it all falls apart, breathe. Center yourself. Then take one more step, because those who endure are the ones who rewrite the ending. In a world flooded with doubt, distraction, and negativity, staying mentally untouchable isn't just a mindset, it's a mission. Everywhere you go, there are critics ready to question your every move. Noise trying to cloud your clarity. Fear disguised as logic. But those who rise, truly rise, lead with inner power. They don't wait for validation. They embody conviction. To be mentally untouchable means your peace can't be stolen by pettiness, your energy can't be drained by drama, and your mission can't be broken by opinion. You've trained your mind to focus forward while others are trapped in comparison. You don't chase perfection, you chase progress. That's how you stay grounded when the world shakes. Inner power is built in silence, in the lonely mornings when no one claps, in the nights when self-doubt creeps in and you still choose discipline over despair. It's in those moments when you feel unseen, unheard, and underestimated, and yet you act like a leader anyway. That is strength. That is mental clarity. That is emotional dominance. Being mentally untouchable doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you don't fold. You respond with wisdom, not wounds. You move with vision, not vengeance. And above all, you protect your peace like it's your greatest possession, because it is. Confidence, mindset training, emotional intelligence, personal power, these are not luxuries, they are lifelines. So when the world tries to pull you into its chaos, rise above it. Choose poise over pressure. Power over panic, focus over fear. You were not built to break, you were built to lead. And the world will follow the one who cannot be shaken. Now you know, you are not average, you are not fragile. You are not here to blend in or be broken by the weight of life. You are here to lead yourself first, with resilience, with clarity, with fire in your soul and steel in your spine. These 7 mindsets are not just ideas. They are weapons. Weapons to fight for your future, even when your present feels uncertain. Master emotional resilience, and the storms around you will only reveal your strength. Build mental toughness, and you'll act unfazed when life throws its hardest hits. Own unbreakable confidence, and no loss, no rejection, no setback will make you doubt your worth. Embrace the unshakable mindset, and you'll stop reacting to chaos, you'll start controlling it. Stay calm and collected, and you'll rise above every crisis like it was designed to strengthen you. Endure when nothing goes right, and the universe will eventually reward the one who refused to quit. Lead with inner power, and you will become mentally untouchable, not because life is easy, but because you are ready. This is your time to act as if nothing affects you. Not because you don't feel, but because you refuse to fold. Because your mission is louder than the noise. Because you know exactly who you are, and you're no longer waiting for life to get easier. You're rising now, focused, grounded, driven, so take a breath, stand tall, and step into your destiny calm, confident, and completely unstoppable. Because from this moment forward, you don't just act unshaken, you are unshakable.